With two major wars, one in Ukraine and the other in Gaza, dozens of proxy wars and a few others are a tipping point. The world is definitely witnessing uncertain times. Countries across the world are ramping up defenses and are increasing their spending on defense equipment. New technologies are reshaping the way wars are fought and are opening up new opportunities for the future. And existing weapon systems are also proving their worth, adapting to counter new challenges on the battlefield. Now, some African countries are also making giant strides in modernizing their defense forces. They are now extending beyond traditional reliance on tanks, fighter jets, and surface ships. One of the most notable advancements in African countries' defense in recent times has been the acquisition and deployment of submarines. Submarines represent a significant leap in military technology due to their stealth and endurance and versatility. The global maritime security realities in today's time further necessitate the need for undersea defense. As oceans across the world become more complex and contested, submarines will provide unrivaled conventional superiority to navies which can operate them. Unlike surface ships, submarines can operate undetected for extended periods, providing a strategic advantage in defensive and offensive maritime operations. For Africa in particular, the adoption of submarine technology marks a new era in naval warfare. It is enabling countries to enhance their maritime security, protect territorial waters, and to deter potential aggressors. Africa has an unbroken coastline of nearly 30,000 kilometers. Out of the 54 countries on the continent, 39 have access to the sea. But according to Global Firepower list, only 3 have a submarine fleet. Now, the first is Egypt. Egypt has invested massively in its naval capabilities. It has 8 submarines, 4 of which are Type 209 German submarines. These are armed with 8 torpedo tubes and 14 torpedoes. The remaining 4 are ex-Chinese Romeo-class submarines. These were built in China, but were based on the Soviet design. Now, the former Chinese submarines have been modified to use Western periscopes, trailing GPS, passive sonars, a fire control system, and the ability to fire US-made Harpoon missiles. So what Egypt is using is a Soviet-era, Chinese-made, American-upgraded submarine. The Egyptian Navy is only one of the 2 remaining operators of the type in the world, the other being North Korea. Now, the second is Algeria. The Algerian Navy has at least 6 submarines. They operate a few Russian-made Kilo-class submarines. Now, they are diesel-electric attack submarines that were designed in the Soviet Union in the 1970s. These are one of the most successful naval programs in modern history. These Russian submarines are mainly intended for anti-shipping and anti-submarine operations in shallow waters. They are equipped with sonar system, which includes mine detection. Algeria also has units of the Project 636 class, which is also known as the Improved Kilo class. These submarines have also been upgraded to enhance their capabilities. They can launch torpedoes or naval mines and carry up to 18 torpedoes or 24 naval mines. Many have also been outfitted to launch the Caliber family of missiles. The third country is South Africa. South Africa has a small but capable submarine fleet as a part of its naval defense strategy. The Navy possesses 3 Type 209 Heroine-class diesel-electric submarines acquired from Germany. They are 8 torpedo tubes, and the submarine can carry up to 14 torpedoes. Now, the Heroine-class submarines are equipped with advanced sonar systems and anti-ship missiles. So clearly, only a handful of countries in Africa own or operate submarines. According to reports, Russia exported 60% of the total submarines in Africa. But as Russia expands its defense partnership with African nations, will it see further submarine export successes in the continent? Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison LaGrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. South Africa goes to the polls on the 29th of May. I will track the election and bring you ground reports. Is it the end of the road for the African National Congress? And will former President Jacob Zuma stage a dramatic comeback? From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global South. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.